So we're looking at 9 places you can farm for a smithing stone 5 from enemies in this video. So the first place I like to go, of course, is the sealed tunnels. It's probably my favorite place. Plus it's a good place to pick up some runes while I'm farming. Got a little bit of a different technique I use now though than I used to. So I'll show that off here for you. So I'm using the Ashen War Gravitas here on my Zweihander. Now if I hit it right here, I can get the guy to the right and the 2 guys below. Sometimes I have to spam that, 3, 4, 5 times, whatever, but it's spammable and it seems to be perfect, so I can just do it real fast. It pulls them towards you as well, so just grab everything you can and run up to the top there. Sometimes I just run past that guy, but he does drop like 300 runes, I think, so it's a pretty fast farm, doesn't take too long to do. And of course you'll get a bunch of poison stones and poison clumps and things like that. So if you're running a poison build, this place would be a great place to find that stuff. I can't believe I said that with a straight face, kinda. But I was kidding, but yeah. Now we're gonna go across the map here, the Seethewater Terminus, because I don't know anybody who runs a poison build. It's so weak in this game. So there's our target right up there, right? You see it between Torrent's Horns, one of the flame chariots, but there's 2 more over here. Now, I don't like farming flame chariots. It's just a pain, so I don't deal with them. But these do have a pretty good chance of dropping a 5, so if you want to take a chance. Here's the big showdown here. But yeah, there's 3 of them here. So if you're in the mood for dealing with these guys, you want to get some 5s, so there you go. Okay, first Mt.Gelmir campsite. Okay, let's see what we got here, because I know we dropped 3, 4s, and 5s here. So first I'm going to run up there and we're going to basically show you where they're all at here. I'm just going to give them a little bump with Torrent here. Of course this method isn't recommended, you just go around and defeat them 1 at a time, or 2, 3, whatever. But I'm just showing where these guys are so we can show what they drop here. And you probably see I'm probably level 250 right now with the Silver Pickled Foulfoot and the Silver Scare Beetle, which you probably won't be able to get right now at this point in the game when you first reach here. But I've raised my discovery pretty high so I can get these drops to show you what they'll drop here. Got a 3 and a 5 in that one. So now we'll do a little montage here. Let's show her some drops here. You're pretty far away from the grace, but other than that, you got quite a few enemies to take out. So you'll have more than a few places to farm 5s, so you can change it up so you don't get too bored. Now I farmed this place for quite a while because this is from what the internet says, you can get a 6 to drop from these guys, but I never got a 6, only 3, 4s, and 5s. And I must have farmed them for close to 3 hours, I think it was. I was watching a really long movie. So I think it's safe to say there's no 6s on Mt.Gelmir here or in the caves, because I also will get to the Atlas Tunnel here, or Altus Tunnel. I always say that wrong. But yeah, there's 3, 4s, and 5s here. Most of them, when you ride up there, they'll chase you up there, but this guy right here will not. He just hangs out down here. See, easy, right? Okay, so now the where we started, the sealed tunnel was a mine, so the miners have a better drop rate, and so this is 1, 2 for 5s. The miners will drop 5s. There's some soldiers at the bottom too, will drop 3s and 4s. They might drop more than that down below, but that's all I could get them to drop. From the soldiers, that is. Now you don't want to take on these soldiers down here, knights, together. Usually you do it one at a time. It can get kind of crazy. Okay, now the montage. See, this is me trying to take them out all at the same time. I got 3 and a 4 off that same one guy and his armor. Now this place, of course, if you've been here, it's a little hard to get to. You're going to have some little bit of trouble outside when you get here, if I remember right. But this is the imps where you got to get them into the light. It's one of those tunnels or places. Yeah, they drop 5s. And that's basically the run. I end it here anyway, and then it's like you gotta get out of here. So I'm gonna show the whole end here because it's a little tricky. It's probably sped up too fast to see though. Maybe not. Now we're back inside the city at the avenue balcony. Now this is a place where I come before the Golden Shade and Morgott to get the 6, because 6 Smithing Stone 6 drops from these guys here. But you also get 5s and 4s. It's a hard farm though because they don't want to drop them at all. Any version really. Now all the soldiers, in this place will do that. But most of them are protected by pretty tough enemies around them, so these are the only 2 I bother farming here. Or farm them from the balcony and then from on top as well. Okay, now I'll show you the other grace here. This way I can get him from behind. At least get the big guy from behind. Again, I was farming these guys for runes at one point. Got quite a few levels off of him too. But it can get kind of crazy too if it doesn't work off with the weapon I'm using here. Now we're just going to make our way down under the city. We'll be farming for imps again. Or 4/5s, but from the imps, I should say. Good if you like running around on pipes, I guess, but still the same thing goes with all imps. You know, they have a low drop rate. But and even farther under the city, in the deep root depths, we'll wind up at the Nameless Eternal City Grace. So down here, as long as the mausoleum is standing, you can farm these guys here. Well, they'll drop 4, 5s, and 6s here. And you can get here, of course, before. There's two ways, you know, you get the one after you defeat the boss through the Shining Grounds. But you have to beat, what, 3 bosses there? Morgott, Golden Shade, and Moog. That, or you just come out through Nokron. Come over here. But as you can see, even with the end-game character, I have some trouble with these guys. They hit hard, they team up. You get good rewards, and they're all over the place. There's no real farming run on it to try to figure out at least go here, go there, come back. They're just all over the place. Even when you think you've gotten them all, you'll find another one somewhere, or another group of them running around here. But yeah, that's about it. Yeah, so well, thanks for watching, and hopefully you found something useful. And good luck out there.